Hi there. In this video, let's go over hamstring curls with a separate pedal to challenge both hamstrings equally. Glute exercises, a very nice side stretch, and a little bit of core. So the first exercise here, in this series, the lower the springs on the cactus, the easier the exercise. And let's take this rod out to separate the paddles so both hamstrings can work evenly. And for let's have lie down. Bring the heels on the foot paddle. Find your space where you're able to comfortably pull the springs down. Create some space under the low back. Don't smash the low back into the mat. That would just make you do the exercises with a posterior tilt. And that's not how you walk around. That's not how we walk around in real life. So I always suggest keeping some space, the natural space you would have when standing under the low back. Keep the hips level. Keep the chest open, arms by your side, palms down. Squeeze the bottom of the shoulder blades together. Look straight up. And pull both springs, both paddle down evenly. So a lot of times it happens when the paddle is kept together, or like in a gym, that one leg is doing more work than the other. So this exercise, keeping the paddle separate, will number one, reveal that, but also allows for strength and for creating balance and even strength. So pull down for 8. This is 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. The next is pulling them down, alternating. So one comes down, the other one stays up, and just alternating for 16 and 3 and 4. The chest is still open. Squeeze the bottom of the shoulder blade together. 4 and 5. Palms down. Look straight ahead. 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then the next one, pull one paddle down. I pull the left one down first. Anchor that heel. The right leg stays on top. Arms by your side. And lift up into a bridge. And then lower down for 8. And 1. And 2. And 3. Squeeze the bottom of the shoulder blade together. Chest is open. For 4. And lift the butt all the way up. So there's a straight line from the knee to the hip to the shoulder. And 4. And 5. And also keep the hips level. So don't let one drop down. And 6. And 7. And 8. And switch legs. And lift the butt for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You may find that one side is a little bit weaker That's okay. By doing these exercises, the goal is to try to correct that. The goal is to create a balanced body. That's why Balanced Body, the company, has a wonderful name, a very smart name. And I think this is 7 and 8. Lift the paddle up. And for the next one, let's bring the rod back. And marching. So some space under the low back, chest stays open, bottom of the shoulder blade squeezed together, palm down, push the paddle down, keep the paddle down and lift one leg away. And it's quite hard. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 6 more, and 1, and 12, and 13, 14, 15, and 16, and bring the paddle up. Next, for core, curl up into an abdominal curl, arms in front, push the fingers towards the chair, bring the nose towards the breastbone, stay here, and pull the paddles down for 8. Again, you have to find a distance where you're able to pull the paddle down and be comfortable. And 2, and 3. The higher you curl, the more challenging the exercise. And 4. Here, the low back is squished into the floor. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then the last exercise is a very nice side stretch. I'm going to move the chair so you can see what I'm doing. So for this exercise, it's a very nice stretch for the QL, the psoas, fascially for the entire hip, the lats, the intercostals, the spine. So because the springs are heavy, I take the rod out, split paddle, bring the pelvis into full hip extension. So there's no space when you put your hand here. Bring the hips all the way forward. The tail is curled under. Try to be, imagine I'm pulling you up one line between 2 planes of glass. Grab the paddle, pull the paddle into you, lift the, in my case, the right arm up, push the paddle down, and then this is where the exercise starts. Push the paddle lower, and it's a very nice stretch for the lower spine, but the entire spine, but you mostly feel it here. Bring the top hand towards the ear, and then side bend, and then lift it back up. Not all the way, just like 2 inches up. Butt stays forward, tail is curled under, between 2 planes of glass. Press the shin into the floor, and it's a very nice side stretch. And 3, 6, and 4, Actually, let's do 8 because I do 8 of everything. And 5, 6. You can also have this top arm push away from your body to create additional stretch. And 1 more. And then come back to center, and then let the paddle come back up. Other side. Full hip extension, pulling up. Lift the left arm up in my case. Pull the right paddle, right hand down. Between 2 planes of glass. Push the hand away from you, and then push the paddle down, and then come up for 8, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Lift it back up, and that's it. Have a good day.